What's going on, everyone? This is my totally tricked out Magic Cycle Ocelot Pro. A lot of accessories and a lot of things that I've done on this bike, and it's been a lot of fun, and it hasn't really appeared in too many videos since I did the review video on it, but I do still have it. I do still like it, but there is one thing that I really don't like about this bike. I'm going to tell you all about that today. It'll be a quick one, but there's one feature of this bike that the more I ride it, the more I can't stand it. But there's so much to love about the Ocelot bike. It's got great power out of the 750 watt rear hub motor, and it's 52 volt, 20 amp hour battery pack hiding under here. So really big battery pack, great power. It was one of the fastest up the hill climb. I think it's really sharp looking. It's super accessible. It's got a low step through and a really, really low seat height. If you are short, this is a bike that you could consider. I think someone 5 feet even could ride this bike with their feet on the ground comfortably, which is pretty rare for an e-bike. Normally these things are pretty large. So it's got great power, great battery life. It's got great looks. It's accessible. It comes with a lot of rack accessory options. Like I purchased this aftermarket basket from them, which looks good on there. I think I kind of turned it into my little cargo bike slash the one I ride with my daughter. I have a 3-year-old daughter. She rides this bike with me. But there is one feature about the Ocelot Pro that I've really grown to dislike, and that is the automatic cruise control. It basically has a throttle lock built into it, that anytime you hold this throttle wide open for like, I don't know what it is, 5 seconds, 8 seconds, it automatically locks the throttle on. So I find myself constantly having to cancel the throttle because it just gets stuck on, and you just, to get rid of it, you just like tap the brakes and that'll get rid of the cruise control. But it boggles my mind as to why you would put an automatic throttle lock on a bike. I can't think of anything more dangerous than that. Now you're probably saying, well, you ride this with your small daughter. What are you thinking? I ride this bike with my fingers covering the brakes at all times because I constantly have to disengage the cruise control. It gets locked on constantly. I can probably do it right now. Is the bike on? Just shut off. Let me turn it back on and I'll show you what I mean and how this works. So wait for it to power on. Come on, there we go. All right, so if I grab this and I'll tilt the bike up on the kickstand, we'll just hold the throttle open for a little bit, let the wheel spin. It doesn't really matter what speed you're going. If you're going slow and you've only got the throttle turned part way, or you're going fast. And then if I release it now, I'm gonna let go. There, I don't have it. Not touching the throttle at all, and we're still going. It's just locked in place. No matter what speed you're at, if you hold it at that certain level for 5, 8 seconds, whatever it is, it just automatically locks it. Craziness. I don't know, that's the one feature of this bike that I really don't like. Other than that, I mean, the comfort is there. Like I said, I think it looks great. I've done a lot to it, as you can see, but the throttle lock is killing me. I got to find a way to get rid of that. I don't know if maybe I change the display screen or maybe I have to change the controller. I don't know, but there's no settings to turn it off that I know of anyway. And yeah. So there you go. The one drawback of the Ocelot is it's so great in every other way. And I've got this thing all dressed up. I'll run you real quick through all the accessories and things I've done, and of course I will link everything in case you want to get it too. But I bought the rack, the front basket from them on their website, and I have this just like cooler in here. It kind of fit in there perfectly, and it allows me to, you know, have cargo space if I need to carry whatever with me. I got a big old cooler on the front. This is a different headlight. It might be I don't even remember what bike I took that off of, but I put a different headlight on it and mounted it right on the front of the basket here. I added the spoke skins. That's why my spokes are white. They're plastic spoke skins that go over the spokes. Just wanted to kind of make it a little flashier looking. I think it dressed it up a little bit. Also at the front, I put a different fender on it. It comes with a longer wraparound fender with a wire that connects. And I took this fender off of a Cyrusher Komoda. I just messaged Cyrusher and said, hey, sell me some of these fenders. And I bought like 3 of them because I like them better. So that's where I got this fender, this shorter fender without the wire that connects. That's off a Cyrusher Komoda. I added a stem riser right here, like lifts up your handlebars like 3.5 inches. So it brought the handlebars up nice and tall So when I sit on it, it's a nice upright position. So we added the stem riser on there. I added the handlebar extension. This is what my daughter uses for her hands. This is her handlebar. It works perfectly. So that's her handlebar. We added bar end mirrors. Of course, I can't live without mirrors to see what's going on around me. And the kid seat is awesome. If you want to ride with your son or daughter, grandchild, whatever, this seat is amazing. It was crazy expensive. My wife got me the seat for Christmas. I think it's like $250, but it fits multiple bikes. It's crazy adjustable. So you end up just putting one of these, there's like a ring that has to go on the handlebar stem, and then everything's quick release after that. So you put that ring on, and then this just clicks onto the ring, and this is a quick release off the seat post. So you can take it off and on in, I don't know, 30 seconds. It comes off and on really easy. The seat is adjustable. You can slide it forward and backward. You can tilt it to the desired angle with all quick release levers. Right here, this is the quick release lever that allows you to extend this so you can fit multiple size bikes. Everything about this seat is amazing. Everything's quick release, all the adjustments on it. And the big thing, if you're gonna buy a seat for an e-bike like this for a kid to ride on, the big thing you gotta think about is the space between these things that they put their feet in. Can it go around a really, really wide bike frame and around the battery pack? That was the main issue I was having, was finding a kid toddler seat that would be wide enough to go around this massive frame where the battery hides. And this one's super adjustable. You can turn these in or out, and they extend longer and shorter. Just an all-around amazing seat. Crazy expensive, but honestly, I think it's worth it. I changed out my seat as well, put on this Bikeroo seat, big wide plush seat with springs in it, and I added a suspension seat post, so I've got some suspension there. We got our Kemimoto water bottle holder right here, and put a big rear pack on that's got this, flop out side saddlebag, so you've got extreme amount of cargo on this bike if you're out and you need to bring something back with you. And I think the last thing I did was inside the tires, I put in the Tannus foam just to give it, puncture protection, and then also I feel like the foam inside the tires makes it ride a little bit softer, and I was trying to get a good ride quality out of this bike. So those are all the accessories I've done to it. I don't think I missed anything. I think I covered most of them for you. So yes, the Magic Cycle Ocelot Pro is still hanging out in my garage, and I do ride it a fair amount. I just got to figure out a way to get rid of that automatic cruise control. If you got any good ideas, drop them in the comment section for me below. Again, I'll link all the accessories in case you're interested in any of this stuff, and hopefully maybe I inspired you today to add some goodies onto your bike. I think that's all. Thanks for watching.